crazy. No, I'm not listening to the techno ghost. I'm not. I don't hear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Guild House of the Multiverse. Tonight, we're continuing our adventure with Call of Cthulhu. Last time, our investigators, found themselves up against a deadly light creature. They blew up a diner to stop it, but that didn't seem to do much good, as it still murdered an old lady. And tonight we start as there's been a bit of a break in the storm, as you guys determined to make your trudge up to the cabin owned by Mary and her grandfather. And as you guys are walking, your companion Art, played by Dark, who could not be with us tonight, unfortunately, he was not feeling good, and he's going to take some time to focus on some personal issues. But he speaks up and says, Oh, guys, I've got a vehicle over there in the car park. We could take it, but there's a problem. I can fit maybe 5 people in that thing max.
I can sit on my darling's lap.
Well, yeah, I was counting some laps in there, ma'am. Um,
Mm.
it's not a super it's not a super roomy vehicle. It is 1923 after all, or something.
Trunk space ain't what it is now.
So with you right now are the five of our investigators. So that's already at limit right there. You've also got Jake Burns, the surly farmer. You've got Mary, the waitress. You have Amelia, the person who Art hit with their vehicle earlier. I've been saying Art
Yeah.
this whole time. It wasn't Art, was it? It was Dark's character was. Oops.
I wondered if you said my name.
Ralph. Ralph is the one who's talking about his vehicle. Anyways, so you have, I believe, 8 characters, or 9 characters. 9 characters all together. So, 4 of you gotta stay here with the creepy light monster.
Good luck, Father.
And so, as you guys approach this car park, you see Ralph's vehicle, a fairly standard 1920s vehicle, low market vehicle, trash to you probably, Art.
Yeah.
So, you guys are approaching this. You guys want to discuss who's going to be riding in the vehicle?
Well, I ain't voting for any of the NPCs.
Yeah. Drive.
Well, Ralph says, "Well, with all due respect, sir, it's my vehicle. I think I'll be the one driving.
Can I punch him?
You can make an unarmed strike attack, I believe."
I don't know if it's worth it.
Okay.
Can I just hop in and, you know,
You want to try
get
to
my people in?
You want to try to talk him into it or something?
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Okay. Give me a check of some kind. What's the skill for?
Intimidate?
Intimidate. You can use intimidate if you want. Intimidate, charm, fast talk.
But
I'll do intimidate. I feel like I've been like, stressed and I'm not going to be very agreeable, so I'll try to intimidate somebody.
Okay.
Is it 100?
Yeah, D100. You got to roll under your intimidation score.
Hold on, sorry.
Huh?
Okay. I rolled a 23.
Is that a success?
Yes.
Okay.
Intimidate was 69.
Okay, fine. You can drive. Whatever. He hands over the. They still have keys, or were they still on cranks? I don't know. We'll say it's a key. Fuck it. He hands over the key. He says, "Here, it's yours. Whatever. Calm down, man."
Stormy
Yeah,
just went to go get her
man.
I said, man.
I'm a dude.
It's sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
So
can I push him over and get my friends inside?
you guys aren't quite to the vehicle yet. You guys are walking up to it. But if you want to, you can do that. This is sort of what you guys are discussing between the diner and the carport.
Yeah, I basically lead the charge. I'm like, okay, everybody, let's get in here. We got to leave these people with a light monster. We got to get out of here.
So as you approach the carport, a figure steps out from in front of the vehicle, and you hear as it racks a shotgun and levies it at you. Drop the keys and step away.
Who is it?
You don't recognize this figure. Give me a quick perception check or spot
Wait, what?
or psychology.
Ooh.
Spot hidden spot. I have.
Yes! I did psychology and I got 11.
Okay.
That's under 40.
Ooh, I got a
So
7.
you got a 7. Okay.
57.
57 was that a success?
I'm trying to look for my psychology.
If it's not filled in, then I believe you have a base at 20. So
Yeah, I
It's a
failed.
10, yeah.
okay. So blue succeeded. Lore.
Success on the spot hidden.
Okay.
Regular success.
So blue, you noticed that Mary, who the waitress at the diner, she looks taken aback to see this person here, and a look of familiarity and shock. You also notice that this man is also terrified. He's panicking at this moment. His eyes are wide. He's obviously been in some sort of scrape. He's covered in all kinds of scrapes and bruises. His pants are torn up. Looks like he's been running through the woods for the last little while in the storm. Um,
I'm gonna try and talk him down.
Lore, you notice that he has a chain hanging around his neck, which is almost identical to Mary's necklace.
Okay.
And you recall, Blue, what she told you when she pulled you aside last session?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, he's got you guys. He's got a shotgun levied at you. He's telling you to drop the keys and step away.
Now, darling, I'm gonna need you to take a breath. You've obviously been through something. You've seen a lot. We all have tonight. Now, just take a breath. We're all just trying to get out of here safely.
Okay. Lore, give me a dodge or a fight back roll of some kind. As you feel a gun being pressed to the back of your head.
Ooh.
Yeah, dodge. Oh, that is extreme success.
Okay. You dodge this pistol shot. You're calculating what's going on here, and you put it together just in time to like feel this gun being pressed against you, but you're already moving. So you manage to dodge just out of the way as a shot goes off in your ear. So we are now in combat, jumping right into it.
Oh my
This
god.
Amazonian's going down. Let's do this.
So in Call of Cthulhu, there's a set. There's not rolling for initiative or anything. There's just a set initiative order, which I've already got everyone set up. First off is the guy. Mary initiated combat with the shot, so technically she went first. But the first in initiative order is this man. And he is going to levy his gun at you. He's still got his gun pointed at you, Art. And he's going to take a shot here.
Oh god. Okay.
Close somebody to Ark.
Can I pull my own gun on him?
You can on your turn. Right now,
Okay.
you can't technically fight back against a shotgun against a firearm. You can make a dodge
Okay.
roll.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got a 48.
Is that a success?
Hold on, let me see what my dexterity is. 20. No.
Okay. So you take this shotgun to the chest.
Oh, nice.
Where did his?
I'm dead.
Possibly. It's only 1d6. You'll be fine. Don't be.
Do I need to roll?
No, I'm rolling. Wow. You take 1 damage somehow. He
Hey,
just
I got
clips
some.
you or something. You dodge to the side. But that's his turn. Next up is Marcus.
I will shoot at the woman with my derringer.
Okay. She's gonna dodge. Mary's gonna dodge.
Doesn't matter. That was not a success.
Okay. Yeah, you're spinning around with your derringer. You let off a shot, but she's already moving. She's fairly quick somehow. Next up is Declan.
Father,
Yeah.
watch your language.
Let's see if I can defuse the situation.
Okay. You want to try to talk him down?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out in the middle of everybody and just start shouting and chiding everybody like 5-year-old children. We all have bigger things to worry about tonight, and other creatures. We should not be fighting each other.
Okay. Give me a what do you think? A charm one? Or what's the fucking word? I had a list of skills here. I was ready to go, and then I don't know what to do with it.
Persuasion?
Persuasion. That's the word. I've been reading so many different systems recently. I need to. I should have done a quick refresher on this tonight. My bad, guys. Give me a persuasion. 58 is
That is a success.
Okay. Yeah. Remember to give me your successes and passes. I don't need to know the number. I just need to know if you succeeded. So this is a very tense situation. I don't imagine that just saying something's gonna. Obviously, he's panicking. It looks like trying to reason with him is not necessarily going to do you any favors. However, Mary just looks like she was trying to take an opportune moment, and she immediately realizes she's getting over her head, and she's like, we need to get out of here, Father. Like we're leaving. Fuck whatever's going on up in the cabin. We need to leave, and there's only so many seats in that car.
You're not getting in
it. So you succeeded. But it is a weird situation. I don't want to give you nothing here. So I think you've actively made yourself not a target, but Marcus and Art are still seen as threats by these characters.
Let's get Art.
What was the threat? I got shot.
Yeah.
I was really just looking for not necessarily talking them like completely down, but like giving everybody pause, flip the status quo on the head.
Okay. Tell you what. I will give them both disadvantage on their next attacks. How does that sound?
That's
like maybe they're thinking that about it a bit much and they hesitate and gives a mess. Okay. Next up is Gracie. Your man got shot.
I'm pissed.
But this man also abandoned you and left you to get killed by that monster.
It's for good cause.
Panic happens. I'm a loyal, lovely kind of person.
Okay. Just making sure you remember the stakes here.
Well, there's no gun pointed at my head, right? Because they've both been
No.
fired. And
it's right now the people being actively targeted are Lore and Marcus and Art.
Who's got the keys? Is it
Art has the keys. So really, what happens next? If you want to delay your turn until after he goes, you can.
Is Ark on the ground, or you said he just had 1% damage? Or
He got shot. He got clipped while moving. So he's still up, and nothing bad's happened to him yet.
Raised my ear.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I'm thinking I'm gonna walk. Well, no, I don't. Shit. I'm gonna walk up to Ark and be like, "Darling, are you all right?" And as I'm doing, I'm gonna be like feeling on it, like making sure he's all right. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna find the keys.
I feel like he probably still has them in his hand, so that's a tough
Okay,
bet.
I was hoping they may have like
I'm
maybe
not
slipped in his
saying no.
pocket or something real quick. I was trying to be sneaky.
Tell you what, if you want to do a luck check to see if he dropped them, when he got shot.
Where's the luck at?
Your
What
luck
is
is one of your stats. Yours should be 55,
It was
unless you spent luck. I can't remember.
Oh wait, I spent I think no, I don't think I did. I made a 44.
Okay.
So that's a go,
Okay.
right?
So yes, he dropped the keys when he got shot. So if you want to give me a sleight of hand to pick them up while looking over them, and this can be contested by your spot hidden art.
I'm okay. Oh, I didn't. No. No, that was a fail.
Fail. Okay. I'm
Yep.
gonna say you
Yeah, I
do
rolled a
pick up the
92.
keys though, but art definitely sees. So
That was my hands, darling.
Yeah, okay. Next is Jake Burns. So he looks like he's been teetering on the edge all night. I'm gonna do a sanity check for him. His sanity's not great right now. If he fails, he might things might not go great. He succeeded. So he does have his shotgun though. He also has a shotgun. So he's going to rack it and aim it. He's going to aim it at Father, at the priest, at the father. He's like, Father, you need to get the fuck out of the way.
I spread my arms, close my eyes, and look up.
Again, he's panicking, and he looks like he was not sober when this whole incident started, and he's rapidly not dealing with the situation right. So
How close is he?
it's a fairly small carport. You're all in here. I feel like he can't be too far away. He's just out of arm's reach of you, I would say.
Okay.
Not quite within in melee distance of you yet, but he is gonna levy a shotgun at you. He's telling you to get out of the way, but you stand your ground.
Yeah, unless he comes maybe a step or two closer, and in which case I'm going to duck and tackle his ass.
Okay, I don't think he's murderous yet. What he's going to do is he is going to try to intimidate you, and I will say if he fails, I will let you try that on your turn. Basically, I'll say he's in melee distance with you, but I'm also going to use that disadvantage that you applied earlier.
Okay.
So that is a failure. So he does step up a little bit, and he puts the gun to your chest. He says, "I fucking said move, father." What?
So that would be when that would be my cue to take action.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna be able to do it right now because it's not your turn. But you managed to survive this turn. But on your turn, I will let you do that with an advantage dice.
Okay.
Art.
Yes.
So you're bringing up the rear here. What are you gonna do?
So Marcus is the only one pointing the gun at me.
Yes,
No.
Okay.
he's actively pointing gun
No.
at you.
Well, I mean, he just
I'm not
fired
aiming.
it.
No, Marcus is not.
Can I?
This new guy is.
Oh, sorry, the new guy. Can I shoot him?
Yeah, take a shot.
Can I shoot him?
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Okay, here I go.
Damn, this guy's fucking good.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh,
Not that good.
that is a good critical success.
Okay,
Hell.
roll your damage.
Do I do it with the 100?
No. Oh shit. We never. Hold on 1 second. What's a pistol? I forget. Did we do that?
Derringer?
No, I have a Derringer.
Mine's like a pistol with like the
Uh,
bullet, like
1d6. Roll a d6.
The same as a shotgun.
Apparently.
Is that what a Derringer is too? Because I didn't have that. I never got that.
Oh no. Okay, I did the damage wrong earlier. Art, you're so fucking lucky. I misread the damage die for the shotgun.
I have been known to have some luck in my.
So yeah, roll a d6 for your damage.
I got a 4.
Get a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you hit him. I'll say you clip him in the shoulder. He's still standing though. He still looks pretty hardy. This is a young man. He's got a very athletic build. Most likely, just out of his high school football career. Very tough man, but you definitely did stagger him a little bit.
Can I run now?
I will let you take cover if you'd like as your action. Oh wait,
Can I
no,
take
you
cover
rolled
by
a
the
critical. That should be double. He's still standing, but he's much more wounded than I previously said. You hit him right, basically center mass.
Oh, he's messed up.
Jigga.
I would like to sprint and run towards the vehicle.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say you take cover by the vehicle, but you don't have the keys. You once again leave behind your maiden fare.
Well, I mean, I thought she was coming with me.
Yeah, we'll see what she does in her
I
turn.
will on my turn.
Yeah.
Bring the keys.
Yeah, I'll say she's running
Throws
with
my
you.
big
You
ass
know.
over his tiny shoulder.
Amelia. So next up is Amelia, and Amelia is also going to just panic and run to the vehicle, scrambling and fumbling with the door, but it is locked. Mary, it is her turn now, her actual turn. She's
Gotta love
going.
the power.
She's going to once again take a shot at you, Lore. You can make a dodge roll if you'd like.
Okay. Oh, that is an extreme success.
Okay, so because of the disadvantage, she failed her shot. You also dodged. So basically, nothing happens. Next up is Ralph, our Dark's character. I don't have his equipment. Says he's got a knife. Don't remember if he said he had a gun. Does anybody?
I don't remember if he did or not.
No. Okay. I'm gonna say he pulls out his knife, and he's going to He's going to attack the newcomer with the shotgun.
He's attacking who?
The new guy with the shotgun.
Oh, okay.
That is a miss. He tries to walk up and dodge, and the shotgun guy gets to make a fight back roll. Essentially, he's going to turn his shotgun on him at point blank range. Oh no!
Gotta hurt.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's not good. So at this range, the shotgun's actual damage is 4d6. This was a success, not a critical
Ooh.
success. But Ralph has 12 HP.
Roll low.
Great.
2. 7.
So he's still.
That's not
Oh.
low.
What?
10.
He's laying on the ground for sure.
So Ralph goes to strike at this new guy with the knife. He tries to. This guy takes a shot from Art dead in the chest, stumbles back a little bit. Ralph rushes in to try to come at him at the side with his knife. This guy just brings his shotgun up right underneath Ralph's chin and pulls the trigger. Ralph's head fucking gone.
Oh my.
No.
I rolled the last die was a 3, total of 13 damage.
May he rest in pieces.
Moment
No,
of silence.
come on.
Hey, what color were his eyes? Blue? One blue this way, one blue that way.
Ralph was last in the initiative. First in the initiative, Big Shotgun Man. The new Big Shotgun Man. He's going to once again try to take a shot at Arts. Hold on, let me double check here.
It was hiding behind the car.
That's right, you did run away.
Yeah.
So still standing out in the open are Marcus, and I will say you managed to get behind the car, but Fancy is still moving towards the car. She's just a couple of steps behind you, and he's going to fire at her as she tries to move around behind the car, because he also saw her pick up the keys.
Oh my god.
I roll with disadvantage,
Gotta make
and
big power plays.
the disadvantage saved your ass, Blue. Father Declan saved your ass.
Father.
He goes wide. You feel it just buzz by your hair. The pellets buzz by your hair. But he also is going to move to follow you. But he will have to move past you and past Father Declan and the irate farmer man. But now it is Marcus's turn. Marcus and the battle of his life with the petite waitress.
Before we do anything, do we need to make a sanity check for having witnessed that?
Oh fuck yes! Fuck yes! Do that, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Sorry.
I don't. There's no system, but take a bottle cap. I guess we'll call it that. Laura, you can re-roll any of your rolls. We'll call it
All right.
Make a note of that. Thank you for thank you for being honest. Fail. Yep. That's a fail for Lore. Blue.
What are we doing?
Sanity roll. Roll
Oh,
sanity.
sorry.
You watched a man's head turn and get Gallaghered right in front of you.
I'm good.
I will say
31 out of 60.
I will say that Art, you were taking cover. You do not have to.
Okay.
Declan,
Barely.
Blue, did you fail or pass? I forget.
Pass.
Okay.
This is not the most horrific thing Father Declan has seen. It's up there, but he passed.
Okay, so just Lore failed. Just Marcus.
Hey.
Okay.
That'll teach you to bring this up again. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job,
2
Lonnie.
sanity.
More fun.
All right.
You're getting off easy. So that's one down. One body count tonight. Sorry, I had to be the guy who wasn't here to for me to enjoy his sorrow, but
All
there's
right.
still a few characters left. So Marcus, it's your turn now. Back to you're still battling this waitress.
Yeah, I'll pop a shot off at her.
All right. She's gonna dodge.
Oh. And fail anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
failed
yeah,
her
so-
dodge roll too, so just sort of null there. I believe that's your ammo count, isn't it? You'll have to reload your
I
next
think so,
turn.
yeah.
You can still move and stuff. I keep forgetting to tell you to ask if you guys want to try to like gain position or something like that. I know we're doing theater of the mind,
Yeah.
so it's sort of like you want to try to like move out of the situation and try to take cover or something, or do you want to like?
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay. I'll say that you also start moving towards the car, but you don't quite reach it yet. You're not quite at cover yet. Father Declan, again, you have this shotgun from Jake, the irate farmer, pointed at your chest, basically pressing against your chest.
Yeah. Now I tackle him.
Okay. He's going to fight back, but you can roll a brawl if you'd like.
Hope's not really great on this one. No, I failed on that. That's a severe extreme failure.
That's a critical success.
Uh-oh.
So again, 46. It's going to be doubled.
Oh no.
What's your health at
Yeah.
right now, Father?
Not high enough.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Or
More
no,
hard.
My current health is 9. I
9.
took it.
Okay. 2.
Because I took that more from that blast.
4. So 6. 5. So that's 11. 17. Doubled to some fucking pink mist. You grab the barrel of the shotgun and push it aside, and it just goes off in your chest. And basically the top half of you is hanging from the bottom half of you. You have a couple of seconds of consciousness yet as you watch everyone else make another sanity roll.
Oh God.
That is a success.
Okay. Blue?
That's
Sorry, what? I was
Sanity
texting the
roll.
Chat. Okay.
Gamehawk, welcome in. Didn't notice you there. Sorry, I'm busy narrating.
Barely, but I passed.
Okay, so everyone passed. Everyone passed. Everyone is still going to take 2 sanity loss. How's everyone doing on sanity? Anyone break yet?
mine's like really high.
Yeah, everyone's sanity
Yeah,
should be
mine's
fairly
like-
high to begin with. We haven't hit the
Okay.
big stuff yet. We're getting there. The fun stuff was when you take more than 5 at once. So as you sort of fade out of existence, Father, I want you to give me one final spot hidden as you sort of feel yourself crumple to the floor like used laundry.
Ooh. Spots. Spots. Can I see something before I die? Yes.
Okay.
That is a
So it's a
success.
success. As you crumple to the ground, the melee above you continues, but in muted fashion to you, as you see your heavenly Father, the light that you've been waiting for your whole life, and you start to reach out to it. You see the light at the end of the tunnel, the proverbial the end, the holy gates, this shining light, and it's the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. I'm gonna keep you alive for a little bit. I'm gonna keep you alive and torture you for a little bit for that bullshit you pulled at the diner. You are active. You are actively, canonically dead, but you're still alive, and like you're actively dying, of course. But like, in terms you're not, you're beyond saving.
That's fair.
Gracie. So you're running towards the car. You got shot at once. You felt the pellets breeze by you. You have the keys. Art and Amelia are both at the car trying to get in. They can't because it's locked, and you have the keys.
Lady with keys.
You got you. Okay, you have the. You're gonna unlock the door. Okay, give me a dexterity. Or no, give me a sleight of hand.
Moi?
Yeah.
Sure.
Uh,
Absolutely.
What's better, your dexterity, your flat dexterity, or your sleight of hand?
Let's see. My sleight of hand is 30. My dex is
55.
55
Do a
is my dex.
dexterity. Give me dexterity, just to see if you don't. If you give me that classic horror movie moment of fumbling with the keys.
Nope. Oh, it's so close. I got a 49.
That's a success.
Yeah, but like just barely.
So you do sort of fumble with it for a second, but you manage to unlock it and pile yourself into the driver's seat. You can use your actions this turn to start up the vehicle if you would like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you fly yourself in, start up the vehicle. You're not able to take off yet. You can attempt to take off on your next turn if you'd like to.
Okay.
Next is Shotgun Farmer Man. He looks down at the bleeding father. He takes a moment. He looks over. He basically looks at the father and then looks out into the night and looks at his gun. He says, "Oh God, what have I done?
Don't look.
Oh God, what have I done?" He's going to turn the shotgun up and take himself out.
I knew you would say that. Oh, this is
And that's a
horrific.
success. That's a success. See, Blue's busy with the vehicle. I feel like Marcus is the only one who needs to give me a sanity check here. Because
Poor
Declan,
Marcus.
Art is still hiding. Marcus is still actively evading Mary, so he's still sort of keeping his bead on the car. And Father is dying.
What's the fumble range?
The fumble range.
Yeah.
Oh, what if it's over 50? It's like 98 and above. If it's under 50, it's like 95 and above.
Okay, it's just a failure then.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna take 6. Give me the intelligence check.
Uh-oh. I don't know my intelligence.
I get to pull up the tables because somebody's got to
That's-
have a psychotic break.
Yes, I am. That's 48. That's success.
Yes, you fully understand the horror of the horror of tonight. Everything you've seen, the bloodshed, the fucking massive bloodbath that it's just experienced within the last. It's only been like a few seconds since you guys walked into this carport, and shit just went fucking crazy. Several people are dead. Several people are trying to murder you. So, where is the chart? I should have saved it.
I'm going crazy.
152.
This is what insanity feels like.
I'm in danger. Okay, so basically, right now you have a temporary insanity, or a bout of madness. Sorry, that's the term. Bout of madness. I'm gonna roll a d10 here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good luck.
I'm good.
You gain a new mania.
Hell yeah. All right.
Ooh, lucky you.
Everybody needs.
Let's see. I'm roll a d100 now.
Me?
If I don't like it, I will pick I will pick something. Yeah. Tell you what, you roll 1, 2. Let me see what mine is, and if I don't like it, I will see what yours is.
Give me my options.
What do you got?
I got 83.
Stormy, give me one. Give me a d100 roll.
Choose my madness, Stormy.
23.
23.
What is going on?
Ugh.
Sorry, I was doing my drink.
None of these
Oh,
make
not
sense
you.
for what happened here. Let me see here. Do one more.
41.
41.
We have a winner.
Thank you so much, Blue. 41. You now have gynophobia. You are now afraid of women.
I love it. Gynophobia.
Which man brought us up here?
This is all they brought. This is what has been brought to us. So, Jake is down. Jake going. Next is Art. You can try to scramble into the vehicle. Give me just a quick dex check. Fairly low key. Or if you want to try to obtain the driver's seat, you'd have to try to wrestle that away from Fancy.
Try to pry it out of my cold dead
I failed.
fingers.
You failed. Failed the
No.
dexterity check. What were we doing? Dexterity.
My dexterity is only 40.
Okay. So you did get into the vehicle, but you are not in the vehicle. Like basically you are directly in the line of sight now. For the newcomer with the shotgun. I will still give you an action though, if you would like to try to wrestle the steering wheel away from Fancy, or to just you can attempt
Maybe
to fire
I stumbled
back.
in. Can I reach?
What?
Can I reach down and hit the pedal?
Yeah. Give me oh boy. Give me another dexterity check to try to reach down there and press it. I just don't feel like this would fall under the normal piloting check, so
Okay, that's a success.
okay. So you do. The car is now taking off. But Fancy is still in control of the vehicle.
Can we hit the people that are trying to shoot us?
That will be up to Fancy once she takes control of the wheel on her turn.
Alright.
Next up is Amelia, who is now currently being left behind. She's going to attempt to scramble into the vehicle or latch onto it and scramble into it as it takes off. Wow, she just barely fails. She tries to grab onto it. She tries to grab onto it and just completely whiffs it. As the vehicle is now speeding out of her grip. Next up is Mary. Mary says, "No, you fucking don't, you piece of shit." And she's going to change her her target from Marcus to Fancy, because she believes Fancy is the one trying to take off. She can't see Art from her position, but she basically. I'm going to give her disadvantage on this because it's going to be difficult for her to hit from where she's at. But you also won't be able to dodge, Fancy, because you're not in a dodging position. So that's
Be it
75.
for the young starlet.
That's
But also the car's moving at this point, so maybe
Yeah.
that's harder to hit.
That's why I'm giving her disadvantage.
Cool.
So I believe that's already a fail. Yeah, that's she pap at the vehicle. Pting pting. You feel the shots again, Fancy. You're dodging them all left and right tonight. But now we come back to Billiam. He's gonna do the same thing with the shotgun now. But he's just more panic firing. He's not specifically aiming for anything. So basically, I'm rolling for the vehicle. If I roll a critical success on this attack, then it'll be one of you. If I roll a regular success, then I'm going to roll a damage roll against the vehicle. If it's high enough, it's not going to work anymore, and you guys are going to crash. Which, that is a failure. So he does pepper the vehicle, but it doesn't do any damage to anybody.
Nice.
Next up is Marcus.
Go, Marcus.
Get in!
I'm running.
Uh,
Running away from these crazy women.
So there's a woman in the vehicle. There's a woman with the pistol. No longer pointed at you, though. You no longer seem to be of any interest now that the means of transportation is escaping you.
I was supposed to run after the vehicle.
Yes. Give me a dexterity check to see if you can dive into the vehicle as it takes off.
All right, Dex.
Jump in.
Jump around.
You.
So yeah, you also tried to dive into the vehicle. What was it just a regular failure?
Yeah, regular failure.
Okay. So I will say that you are close enough that if Art or Fancy were to try to grab you and haul you into the vehicle as they're taking off, you could do so. But they can either do you or Mary or Amelia.
Well,
It's got to be one or the other of you. But now it's Gracie's turn. Gracie, you have control of the vehicle. You can either choose to steer towards the aggressors, but you also might hit Marcus as well, or you can try to steer away from them. But the car is taking off. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and steer toward him and try and get him in the car.
I suppose you could also try to remove Art's hand as well to try to not move forward but it'd be sort of a brawl between the two of you.
She froze.
Hold on. We'll be right back.
Oh, we had such good luck too.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Same.
Make it back. Oh, really?
What? Is that a villain? Is that a villain?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. Oh. So will he be the same? Oh, interesting.
Huh. Should be interesting.
Well, so much for my healthy dinner. I'm eating all this popcorn now. No, this one was decent. Just following it up with like handfuls of bagged popcorn. It's pretty good though. Oh, yeah, true. And I guess this popcorn's bad because it's made with hold on. It's made with something. It's not made with like regular vegetable oil. I think it's made with hold on. Coconut oil? Yeah. It's like a healthy, non-healthy snack. But the problem is I'm eating more of it. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, this snack's healthy. But then the portion's wrong because you eat. Yeah, I don't really eat corn except this, I guess. I choked on this a lot when I was little. Why I love it. No. You'll get a you'll get a gallstone doing keto. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Depending on how I feel, sometimes I try to fast, but then at the same time, I'm kind of like sluggish if I don't eat like within like a few hours of waking up. So it's like, I don't know. Oh yeah, for sure. Right.
Right. Yeah.
There's no way I could make 2 separate meals. What about like a big huge casserole that like everyone likes? My friend has a son just Hey,
Hello.
back.
Hey. No. Yeah. I'm back. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, I'm getting the kernels now. I need to that.
I needed to put Kenzie to bed, so that was good timing. I will say your chat has been blowing up with some motherfuckers about to start just banning them all. You know, it's funny they upped the price for this, but they didn't. What are you eating? What are you eating? Did you give him something? I was trying to go. Hey,
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We had some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. We decided to take a little breaky. Now it is once again Fancy's turn. She has control of the vehicle. She can attempt to regain power over it in terms of the speed, or she can attempt to steer it and see which way she wants to go. It is up to her.
I'm gonna try and steer and get Marcus in the car.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you give it a bit more. You make it a bit more advantageous. Give me a piloting check. Probably not great, I'm imagining.
Drive auto check be better.
Is it right?
Drive
Is
auto.
that what you mean?
Drive auto. Yeah. Sorry.
Drive auto.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I guess I get a natural. They're just a nat 20, then another 20. Pray.
Fumble it.
Oh, I didn't fumble it. That's a 69 right there, and I've
Nice.
got a.
That's a failure, though, I imagine.
Nice.
That's a file.
So it's not a complete failure. I will say that you haven't lost total control of the vehicle yet. If Art wants to, he will still have a chance to try to pull him in. But if if shit goes bad, it could go real bad. And then we're moving on to Art.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm trying to pull him in too.
Okay. Um, for you, I could say either give me a strength check or a dexterity check.
Let's see. My strength is they're both the same.
What else do we
I
have?
passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you snatch him up and like haul him in. Um, just as you guys are getting ready to pull out of this thing. Next is Amelia, who is getting left behind. She's gonna make another attempt at trying to claw her way into the vehicle. It's probably not gonna work, but she doesn't have any other options. It does not work, and you guys leave her behind.
I couldn't shove her back out anyway.
uh, Last up is Mary. She's going to take a shot with her pistol.
Oh my god.
That is a failure.
Tough luck, Mary.
And I'm going to give him one more turn. If he fails, I'm going to say that, well, next up will be Marcus. We'll see. See how it goes. That's a success. So I'm going to give everyone in the vehicle a chance to dodge, but with disadvantage because it's such a small space.
Are we rolling?
You're rolling a
With our
D100, but
dexterity?
you're rolling on a dodge roll.
Oh, dodge roll. Oh,
Um,
half deck. Oh. Ooh.
so basically, a disadvantage means that you would roll the tens place dice twice and take the higher number.
Okay, well, I got a
Wait,
12.
so what if we're rolling a D100 we're rolling?
You're rolling a D100, but you're
I
gonna roll the tens place dice twice and take the higher result.
Oh, okay.
Hard success.
Even
37.
with disadvantage?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I
Okay.
rolled a
Mine's a-
10 and 2, and then a double 0 and 2.
Okay.
Oh, the 10. Oh. Wait, hold on.
I critical failure.
Okay. So you're gonna take full damage. Blue, what'd you get?
I just barely passed.
Okay. You're gonna take half damage.
Maybe.
Okay. So
I
say
shove Art in front of me to take the bullet.
5,
That's very interesting. I will say.
6,
I will go. I don't know.
8. Damn it. My hands are shaking.
Stop it.
9. So Fancy, you take 9. How are you doing?
14 minus. I'm trying to get it to freaking let me do it.
Okay, so that's more than half your health at once.
Yeah.
Okay. And Art, you're gonna take, or who else failed? I'm sorry.
Just me.
Just you? Okay.
I didn't
You're gonna take 4 damage.
4?
supposed to take half damage.
Yeah. Or did I get the numbers wrong? Art critical failed?
Yeah.
Okay. Art, you take 9 damage. Fancy, you take 4 damage. So Art, what's your HP?
Now it's 3.
Okay. You're gonna take a critical wound.
Joy.
Let me.
1 moment.
You know what? Fix it in a minute. I'll write it down.
119.
So wait. Take 4. 10. That's a stupid 10. Why it's doing that?
What?
Why is it not letting me my hand point? Fuck out.
How did we go from 119 to 210?
Do I need to roll?
Let's see here. Major wound. Tick the major wound box. You immediately fall prone. Make a con save to avoid falling unconscious. So, roll a Constitution save.
I passed. I'm still
What we
conscious.
be?
Okay.
Barely.
Let's see. So if your HP falls to 0, while the wound box is you are dying, basically that'll come up in a minute. Somebody can attempt to do first aid for you on the road there. But for now, we are still in combat. I'm going to say, Marcus, it's your turn.
Okay. I will. Well, can I attempt first aid right now, or
That's
need to
good. That's
reload?
going to take a longer action. I would say you probably need to reload. If you want to
Okay,
take a shot.
I'll reload.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say you could also close the door behind you, and you all smish in here, all 3 of you.
I didn't know it was still open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you pulled him
All right.
in, and but then as you pulled him in, the new guy took a shot at you and basically peppered you. Somehow, I guess he like rolled up around on top of him or something. And you took the full force of it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll pull the door shut so we can just get going.
Gracie, you have control of the vehicle. You've turned it towards the attackers. What are you going to do?
Try and get the fuck out of there. Exactly
Okay.
what Laura said.
Are you going to actively attempt to hit them with the vehicle?
Do
Let's
it.
see, they've already shot, so yeah, I'm gonna say so. Yeah, we're gonna run.
So, yeah, I would say go ahead and give me a drive auto. But go ahead and do it with advantage because like you're right there in front of them. So roll the tens place dice and take
Roll it
the
again.
lower.
Roll it. Okay. Roll it twice. Well, that was a success. The first one was a success.
Okay.
We're gonna. Ooh. God, I really hate that I rolled so many good ones right there. But yeah, we're good.
Okay. So
Thank you. Where's the highest one?
I'm gonna give them a dodge roll. So Billy dives out of the new guy dives out of the way, and Mary, she
Fuck
also
you,
dives
Billy.
out of the way.
Fuck you, Mary.
Mary dives next to Father Callahan, who's still semi-conscious, and he's blindly reaching out to something, and she looks up and she sees this amorphous blob of light shining across. Nobody's noticed it because basically everyone was too concerned with the melee. But at this time, it rears up and envelops her and shoves its way into her mouth as she screams. I'm going to make everyone give me. See. Everyone, give me a sanity roll.
Barely a success.
Critical success.
Critical success. Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue. Did I lose you again?
She's reading. No, she's still there.
You're muted. Why are you muted?
Because I was coughing. Sorry, my bad. It was a 32 critical success.
Critical success. Okay, so everyone is like, "Fuck it, we've seen that like 3 times." That's like not even the worst thing we've seen. As Billy turns his shotgun and chick, trying to shoot at this thing as it envelops his apparent girlfriend. I think I can comfortably give that away to you guys. And all the while, you hear Father muttering a prayer to his Lord under his breath as the final pulse of his heart stops. Father, do you have any last words before you fade out of existence? Steven here.
Yeah.
No, I'm at peace.
Okay. So you watch this angel envelop this damned soul and carry her away as you fade into the arms of your Father who art in heaven. As Gracie attempts to ram into these things, leaving behind this crazed young man attempting to shoot this thing off his girlfriend. You don't see him after that because you drive out into the now oncoming storm and into the darkness. So, real quick before we get to the next scene, somebody can attempt to do a first aid check on Art.
I will attempt it.
See? Good idea to get Marcus along.
Oh
Good
dear.
idea. Oh, maybe
Oh
not.
Oh
dear.
no.
Oh no.
Not a fumble. It's not a fumble.
Okay.
Just
It's just
barely.
not good.
Okay.
97.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Art, you've suffered a major wound. Essentially,
Yes.
it doesn't have any like mechanical effect right now, but if you fall unconscious, then you're basically dying. Father Declan died because he took a massive amount of damage over his HP. But any other time you drop to 0, you don't automatically die.
Right.
Anywho, so that's what Marcus is going to do on the way there. Art, while he's attempting to patch you up, but he just doesn't have the supplies to do it. He's trying to wrap you up in a shirt or something, but the way the pellets have peppered you, it basically made treating you on the fly damn near impossible. Do you want to try to do anything while you've got a minute now?
I don't think so. I mean, I can roll. I have anatomy. I could roll. Could I try to like
I don't feel
help
like
myself
anatomy
somehow?
would help here. Do you have any sort of a medicine check or anything like that?
Um, my medicine's like one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would roll for.
Okay. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and move on to the next scene. Gracie, you're driving. Obviously, it's a storm. The storm has picked up, but it's not so bad that you need to like struggle to keep the vehicle on the road. You guys have gotten basic directions, and once you get like within a certain, you do see the road marker that leads you up on this sort of long and winding path to the cottage, the web cottage. You pull up in front. You've got the parking garage, or you pull into the parking garage, and you've got the vehicle here, into the main house here. How are you guys approaching the house? Stepping out of the vehicle, you feel very comfortable. This thing doesn't move super quick. It's got some meals down there. You feel like you might have some time to give this place a thorough once over.
I
I'm
don't know. They
assuming
were talking
someone's
weird
gonna have
things
to like
about this.
help me.
Yeah, I feel like you're good enough to walk. You're just probably slowed down a little bit and wincing a lot. If you want to say that somebody needs to help you, if you need to lean on Fancy, you can do that, but I wouldn't say it's necessary.
I got you, babe.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on, darling.
Okay. So how are you approaching
Uh,
this
We don't.
cottage?
Is there? Oh, I guess there's no trunk.
Gosh,
I'm assuming from the front door.
Who's approaching the
I
front
got
door
my gun
first?
out.
Give
We're
me
all
a
going to
yeah.
the front. Wait.
give me a spot hidden as you approach.
That'll work. I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm holding her up.
That's
Who's
fine.
going first?
That's fine.
Yeah,
Whoever.
I've got my
I'll
gun
start
ready
with
to
this.
go.
All of it. Everyone can. It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's a fail.
Okay.
Oh, I passed.
Okay.
41.
Okay, Art. As you approach, as you guys approach, I'm assuming with Marcus in the front, and you and Fancy holding up the rear a little bit. Marcus steps over a crowbar lying on the floor, or lying on the dirt floor. You also look up and you realize that the front door looks like it's obviously been forced open. It's still lying open. Rain and leaves and stuff you can see like gathered on the entrance of the cottage. Um, so as you guys approach, who's going in the house first?
Suppose
Well,
I will.
you're gonna
Mhm.
hold like. Come on.
I can't go. I'm wounded.
I'm holding her up.
Okay.
Him
Uh,
up. Sorry.
Yeah, so you've got a little bit of the map here. You can see some things that are on the map. I'm just going to quickly go through these here. You walk in, and the first door to your right is the. You open it up and look inside. The door's already hanging open a little bit. You see two bodies here. One of them is an older man who appears to have died from doesn't seem wounded, but his face is like exceptionally pale, and there's this look of horror. Another is what at first appears to be a body, but then you realize it's just a pile of clothes and ashes, much similar to the pile of clothes and ashes that you found the old man last session. Um, you also see some sprays of blood around the room. Obviously, there was a bit of a struggle that happened in here.
Inviting place.
What?
I said this is such an inviting place.
You guys want to give me a quick? We'll do a spot hidden for. We'll just cover the whole house real quick.
Oh shit. All right. Oh,
I
7.
failed.
Yeah.
My spot hidden.
That's how we do it
Or
down
a search
here, y'all.
or something.
Oh no, I'm keeping my 7. That was a spot hidden.
Yeah.
That's the best
Yeah.
one
No.
I've done yet.
Okay.
Another fail.
So Fancy, I'll say maybe you lean Art against one of these bookshelves here so that you can take a quick look around. You're gonna find a few things here as everyone else is sort of looking over. First, you find an urn on the floor, open, and the lid nearby. Looks like there was some sort of seal on it, some wax seal that broke when it hit the floor, and the lid tumbled off. That's over here by the body of the old man. It looks like there's some arcane symbols on there, which I don't believe that you would be able to translate in any way, shape, or form. But there's some sort of weird symbols on them. Additionally, you find in the so there's a table, like a tall table with a shelf and a drawer. It looks like this was where the urn was being kept on. And the drawer looks like it was like cracked open, and there inside is a small leather bound book.
I want to examine the book.
You want to read the book? Okay.
At least when I said examine the book, that means pick it up and look at the back of it.
So the
Not
book.
the insides. Be specific.
So it's a fairly old looking leather bound book. The pages are fairly old and worn. There is a clasp, but it's not locked. There is no writing or anything on the page or on the cover of the book. It's just sort of a very
I don't
old.
want to open this book. Fuck it, I'm gonna open this book.
Okay. You want to skim through it and read it a little bit?
That would have been really handy here.
Oh yeah, this would
see the symbols?
What's that, Marcus?
Do I see the symbols on the urn?
Yeah, you
And
can
she
make
can
some
tell me
kind of
about
check on them if you want while she's reading the book. Go ahead and go ahead and roll something, and then keep it to yourself for a second while I read here. So you start reading, and you find some entries which stand out here. First one is the useful, if unorthodox resident of the casket. Our sin eater is, as far as I can ascertain, no creature currently known to science. Where it came from and when I don't know, nor do my predecessors, from whom I inherited it, though it is undoubtedly many centuries old, if not more. Its uses have been many over the years, although it has predominantly been employed to rid certain local socially conscious families of unwanted offspring, be they the result of centuries of inbreeding or unfortunate accidents, or other unwholesome activities. The legality of this creature's use is debatable, its efficiency is not. Even if such cases were where death by other means were proved intractable, my conscience in this matter, and that of those who came before me, is clear. For many of the children would have never survived regardless, given their deformities or other less obvious abnormalities. As for the rest, the Lord does not suffer such blasphemies to live. So that's the first page. Do you want to keep reading?
No, I'm good.
Okay, give me a sanity check.
Sounds good. Hold on. 19. I passed.
Okay, that's success. So you take 1 sanity less. So you read the first page and you close it. And what do you do after that?
Shit.
Okay.
What do I do? I'm gonna tell everybody about the book.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, I found this book over here.
Hold that real quick. As you get ready to say that, Marcus, you're finishing up. What'd you roll?
I rolled a success.
Success. So what on an occult?
Yes.
Okay. So these appear to be some sort of binding runes. This appears like it's meant to hold some otherworldly entity inside of it. The wax is a ceremonial sanctified wax, basically magically binding it together. And when the wax was broken, the lid popped off and something was let loose.
Okay.
So as you sort of figure that out, Fancy, what did you say?
I was gonna say, hey y'all, I found this book over here.
Okay.
It's a pretty fucked up book too.
Okay. You guys want to read the same page she did?
I'll
I
look at
No.
the next
explained
page.
the first page.
She can give you the overview, but you can read it your first self if you want.
She just gave
I'll
us
read
the
the next
TL.
page.
No, give the
Yeah.
TLDR, Fancy. I want you to give that. If that's how you want to do it.
So they're basically in here. They're talking about, well, doing very horrible things to children. Like if say there was something born like wrong with the child, they would cleanse the area of the children that were deemed unholy. Is how I'm gonna put that.
With the sin eater is what they called the creature.
Yeah, the sin eater.
Marcus, what are you gonna do?
I'd like to take a look at the book. Take a look at the next page, or make
Okay.
a Nicole roll on this.
Do you want
Sin
to?
Eater.
Are you gonna read the
Here you
first
go.
page? I'll give you advantage on your sanity roll since she sort of gave you the gist of it. If you want to say you read the first page.
Or read the first page. I'd like this.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I guess so. She read the first page, but your character hasn't. I'm not going to read it
all right,
again. But if you
You're
want
right,
to
right.
want to get caught up on exactly what's on the page, then you're going to have to roll.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Sanity roll.
Yeah.
That is 32. That is success.
Okay. Take one. No, you got the brief from her. You don't have to take one.
Okay.
So next page. Next page that stands out at least. As in all things, safety first. Should the scene eater escape its confines? 1 second. There you go. I don't know how easy that is to read, but as in all things, safety first. Should the sin eater escape its confines, then the only way to recall it is to provide it with a suitable, prepared patient, such that it becomes satiated and lethargic and will willingly return to its coffer. Inscribe the spiral mark shown on the next page, in blood, preferably the patient's, but not essentials, on the patient's forehead. The patient does not need to be a child, but must be human and naturally alive at the point of contact. Experiments with animals and corpses carried out by many of my antecedents were apparently not most unsatisfactory. If the patient is conscious, then they will need to be suitably restrained. Once all preparations are complete, perform the recitation as it's phonetically transcribed below, and permit the sin eater to perform its duties, after which it will be returned to its casket. Once it is within, close the lid and seal it immediately with liberal application of the aromatic ointment. That's the next page. Give me a sanity roll.
We gotta figure out what the ointment is.
The ointment the ointment there's included. You'll have to find the ingredients, but there's a
Okay.
recipe for it in the book.
That is an extreme success.
Okay, no loss then. Do you want to keep reading?
Look around for wax.
Okay.
We need to find some wax. We need to seal this thing in.
Yeah, so there's the wax, and then there's also like some herbs and stuff and ointments you have to mix into the wax. So We'll say there's the axe, the wax that you'll have to find, and the excuse me, the ointments and stuff. A minute. Pull back up the room here. So you guys are in the main room. Where would you want to try to check first for that stuff?
Probably the kitchen.
Okay. Give me a. You want to move into the kitchen? Give me a spot hidden.
I thought we did that for the whole house.
No.
Yes, that was a quick overview to find who found what. But now you're looking for something specific. Spot hidden. I believe there's also like a search roll that you can use.
Can
I
anybody
failed
use it?
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
If
use
you want
my
to,
luck at
you'll have to
anything?
pick a specific room. Which room are you searching? She's Art searching
kitchen.
the kitchen. What are you searching?
Probably
I'll
I'd-
I'll check Dr. Webb's study.
Okay. You move into the
figured I'd
study.
stick with art.
You want to stay with Art? Okay. So Art, what'd you get?
I failed.
Failed. Fancy.
Mhm.
Marcus.
I got a 34 and I barely didn't make it.
Okay. Marcus.
Shit.
That is a fail.
Okay. So you don't find anything.
None of us find nothing.
Well, that's not a good. It's gonna halt us in our tracks here. I'll say that you find some wax that you think you might be able to use to seal it, but you can't quite make out what you're supposed to use exactly for the ointment. You can't quite find all the ingredients you need for that. But you think there's a chance you might be able to reconstitute some of the wax that's already on there if you can. You want to try to do that instead?
Well, do you have a reasonable? Do I think that would work?
You think it could work if you think it would be better to probably have the ointments to mix in with the wax, but in lieu of that, there is some ointment on the wax, the what's left of the wax that's already on the seal. You just have to melt it off or something, or try to remelt it.
Okay, well
That's-
let's do that then.
Okay. Give me. What kind of roll do you think that would be? Melt wax roll.
Melt wax.
Is there a melt wax skill?
Maybe maybe a survival.
Yeah.
Like
not
education?
What's that?
Education maybe? Or like
Just give me a
intelligence,
survival
knowing
roll.
how to-
That's the closest thing, I think. See how much you can scrape off of it.
You're better at that than I am.
Anybody have a good survival?
Nope.
I don't.
I got the
Let's
standard
see,
10%.
let's see.
Well
Yeah,
then,
that's all I have.
you figure you might have to try to make do with just the wax. You know. So in the meantime, you guys, you do have a couple more rooms you can search. You've pretty thoroughly searched the reception room. You didn't find anything in the kitchen. You didn't find anything in the study. You also have a few more rooms there.
I'll take a look at Dr. Webb's room.
Okay.
We'll go to
That
the
room maybe
study.
got some.
Right. Give me some search rolls. Spot hidden, search, whatever they are.
Can I go to the basement?
Okay.
I succeed and I went into the study.
Success.
Okay.
Regular success.
So Art stumbles down into the basement as you search the room, the bedroom, and then you manage to find a little bit of ointment in a little bottle. You can't confirm that it is the same, but by doing a quick sniff test, it smells similar. What did you get? What are you searching, Blue, and what did you get?
The study and I succeeded.
Okay. So you search the study. This is I'm gonna say you're searching Amelia's room and study.
Yeah.
Okay. So clearly the bedroom of a young woman. You do find some. We'll say you find a journal of hers. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but basically it depicts the life of a girl who came here to help her, basically aging father, tend to his affairs and stuff like that, or aging grandfather. She was basically the only one. She was the one set to inherit it. Um, Give me a psychology roll as you're reading it.
Okey-dokey. 40 and I got a 42. So or no, I rolled a 40 and it's 42. Success,
Okay.
but barely.
Okay. So you get the sense that she she felt like Grandpa was keeping something from her. She wasn't ever quite able to track down what it was, but there's also she was he would have strange visitors at all hours of the night sometimes. But he basically told her not to worry about it. It was just, he was just, doing business. Whatever his business was, she believed he was some sort of land manager or something like that. Um, Essentially, more recently, she says that he's been getting a bit more doddering, a bit more, not quite all there, and he's been muttering about lights and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's a brief overview of Amelia since she's basically dead now.
Basically, she is.
Probably dead. So yeah, it has been at this point probably about 10 or 15 minutes since you guys left there. So again, you guys do feel like you have a pretty good lead on whatever this thing is here. So you have what you think might be the ointment. You have the wax. You also have a couple more pages of this journal that you're gonna need to read to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Let's read some more then.
Okay, so next page. On the next page is a symbol of a sloppily drawn circle surrounding a square or a rhombus. Underneath it is some writings. Ea, hej mashke, mani, sak mizef. Oh my god. Why does that have to be cursive? Sak mizef kiasi wezen, nakan watej ne sej niyama. I was taught this. I was taught the Sin Eater can be summoned and directed to seek out a person at some distance, if the correct phraseology is used, this being subtly different to the procedure previously noted, requiring modification to the symbol pattern and phrasing. I detail this below, but warn the rest of the page appears to be torn off. The rest of the page seemingly including the control ritual for this thing. So give me a sanity check.
Success.
Okay, you are still gonna take 1d4 here. Something about those words. Reading those words on your page, they just rip through your mind real quick. You take 3 sanity loss. What are you at now?
64.
What was your total?
Under 80.
Okay.
My current is 64, but my start point was 80.
Okay. So you've seen a lot of shit tonight. There's one more page of this journal left. Do you want?
Do it?
Okay. K. This October 21st, 1879, 220. G. June 29th, 1881, 333. D. January 2nd, 1888, 650. K. November 14th, 1889, 340. N. October 10th, 1893. I'm you know what, I'm not going to read all these, but essentially there's a list, and as the list goes on, there's dates and numbers. Give me an intelligence check as you're reading this.
You got this, Lore.
Killer kills. Ooh, no, I don't. Failure.
Okay, good.
Just
Oh.
shy of a
You
fumble.
Marcus does not put together what's going on with this list, or does he? I'll let you decide.
Uh,
Do you want to make a guess with you as the player? I feel like it's fairly obvious.
What? I'm lost.
There's a list. What the list is saying.
Those are for like names of children, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
'Cause those
Those
are birth dates.
those are the amounts.
That the Sin Eater ate that year.
That up to that date, yes.
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
Okay.
On that date.
Oh, I see. The
I was
very last
wondering
one
why
threw
the
me off because
numbers
I was
kept going up. I was like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thousands of children over the last 50
But why is
years.
why is the last total lower than all the other ones?
Because it's still going, isn't it?
The amount of kids he ate that year.
Maybe they just haven't been that many kids this year to eat.
Mm.
What gets me
Along
is
the
the
population.
abbreviations next to it, like the lettering, the K, the G.
Yeah, now what are you guys gonna do? You guys know what you need to do. There's a bit of an issue here, though. You guys left all your sheep behind.
Of our what?
You left all your sacrificial lambs behind. You need a sacrifice to take this thing down.
Well, I'm already wounded and I don't know shit, so maybe it should just be me.
Are you
baby.
are you willing?
that's
Do you
a
think
rope.
Art would willingly sacrifice himself?
No.
Yeah.
No, in fact, I had a plan. Go
Okay.
ahead.
You haven't actually read this
Well-
page yet. You don't know what's required.
Yeah, we don't know.
Marcus has kept everything to himself as far as I can tell at this point. You've only Blue only explained the first page, which didn't have any information about what's required.
Yeah, nothing that.
Let me double check here.
Okay, so
Yeah, so the
Second
second
one
page
off.
included the way to capture this thing.
right, yeah. We have a little bit of a problem. We're gonna need to come on that thing, or we're gonna need to run.
Okay. So
Get the hell away from here.
you're summoning it. You're not mentioning the sacrifice though.
Nope.
Okay. Give me
Hey, dog.
what is it? Deception.
Better be higher than mine.
So you're basically gonna roll something against their sanity. Hold on.
Roll against my sanity.
Yeah. Let's see here. This guy's doing.
Deception check.
There's not one specifically for lying, apparently.
What?
Fast.
What's that? You want to do fast talk? I would say either charm or
No.
fast talk or persuade.
Charm. That's my best one.
Okay.
A success.
What's that?
It is a success.
Success.
Regular.
Okay. So A regular success. Now Art and Fancy are going to roll psychology. If they beat your success or match your success, uh, uh, then they'll have a chance to see that you're at least holding something back.
My psychology's only 10.
My psychology is 42.
Ooh, I got an 8.
Atta
Wow.
girl.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
So I would say that you don't. Those are both. I would say those are both better successes than Lore's, given the situation. So you sense that he's holding something back. He says you need to summon it here, and set a trap for it and run. He doesn't mention a sacrifice, but he's. I would say maybe he pauses a little bit. We need to summon it here, set a trap, and run. And you guys hang on that pause for a second.
Can I rip
He's
the book away and
you rip the book away. Okay,
I am contesting
out of
that.
its?
you are gonna. Okay, give me a brawl.
You're gonna win this one.
I doubt it. Let's see.
That's
Where
a
is
fail.
Brawl?
Brawl is fighting. Brawl.
Fighting, yeah. First column.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, you snatch
beat
the
me,
book
for
out of his
sure.
hand. Give me a sanity check as she snatches
My
this
man
journal
don't
out of your
play.
hand, Lore.
All right.
Is he still afraid of women?
Yes. You are not a woman, though.
Oh yeah.
I
But
am.
We're gonna call this initiative here in just a second, but I want to give Laura a quick sanity check here.
That is in the. Yeah, extreme success.
Extreme success. Okay. So you, for a moment, are abnormally upset about this book being taken away from you. It's not just that you feel like you're worried about losing your edge of knowing that somebody needs to be sacrificed. You wanted this book, like something like as soon as you started reading it, I feel like something about it echoed with you, and you did not
Oh,
want to
yeah.
give it up. But you managed to control yourself. But now, we're going to say we're going to hold off on initiative for just a moment. As Art, you have the book. What are you going to do with it?
I flip it open and read it.
Okay.
Figure out what he's being weird about.
Marcus, do you wish to contest him? Do you wish to like try to stop him from reading it now that he's got the book? Do I need to start initiative here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you do.
Let's see here. We got
Go for my man. I'm coming for you.
55, 40.
Let's do
So,
it.
Marcus, you're actually
Let's dance.
first. I'll call the inciting incident Art ripping the book out of your hand. What are you gonna do?
Stick my gun in his face. Give it
What?
back.
You still have your gun?
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, he aims his gun directly at you. Give me an intimidation check. I will say instead of you can do an. Let's see.
Intimidate sucks.
Okay. Okay. We found our sacrificial lamb, baby. Yeah.
Just an intelligence check, BB, to contest.
Let's go. Roll intimidate.
I passed.
Okay.
I succeeded on intimidate. Be just a regular success.
Okay. I feel like it's a wash then. You don't lose your action, but BB Art is not giving up or not compelled to give you the book.
But now I pull my gun.
Okay. Are you going to try to take a shot, Marcus?
Yeah. No. Ooh, me.
No, we need her alive. Need him alive.
Okay.
No. I
No.
don't need you.
Then I will move on to Fancy.
I pull my gun.
Okay. You pull your gun. Are you going to shoot it, or are you going to just try to intimidate?
Ooh, I'm going to intimidate. We are fighting over a stupid book. What are you not telling us?
Somebody's got to die.
It says somebody's got to die. Does it say me? Does it say Harem? Does it say you? No.
Give me an
We got to
intimidate.
find
Well,
somebody.
there's one of us that's already on the verge of death.
Intimidate. Oh shit, where'd my intimidate? Oh. Should have picked it too. Wait, oh no, that's not gonna do it. I didn't do that.
Okay.
But he's scared of women.
I'm going to call this a Mexican standoff. Yeah, give me that with advantage. He is scared of women right now.
Sorry, Lord.
Girls get it done. What can I say? Girls get it done. All right.
All right.
What did you
What did I
roll to
roll? Good?
consist? Yeah, intelligence would be fine if you don't have
Okay.
a better skill. What was your level of success, Blue?
Okay. This.
Let's see. Well, I rolled a 6, and it's. I think it's. What was? Hold on. Intimidate. I've only got 15, so it's like.
Okay. That's a regular success.
I rolled an extreme success.
Okay. So he's not intimidated here. We're now at Art. Art, you have the book. If you want to give me
Oh wait.
what?
Hang on. Sorry. Was that a disadvantage for me?
Yeah.
Woman?
Well,
Okay.
she had advantage. I'll call I'll call it a wash. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Art, do you want to try to quickly skim through the rest of this book here?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an education roll. Just to see how quickly you can skim through it, what kind of information you get.
It's a success.
Okay. So you pick up words like you quickly open it up and skim through it. You pick up words like sacrifice, restrained, symbol. You don't have time to read in depth, but basically you figure out the plan here. He was gonna try to sacrifice most likely you to this thing to seal it away. Somebody needs to be sacrificed, is what you're getting here in order to put this thing away.
Now the real question,
So
BB.
what are you gonna
Do
do?
you tell me?
I'm gonna say that you get that in like a second. You have a gun aimed at you. You have a gun aimed at her. She's aiming a gun at him. You have a gun. I'll say you have your pistol in your other hand. If you want to turn this into a true Mexican standoff, and who are you gonna aim at?
I guess I aim it at Marcus.
Okay, Marcus, you now have 2 guns on you as we come to your round.
Okay.
One's by a woman.
I would say they are both ready.
this-
I will say Gracie is ready. Fancy is ready. They're ready to shoot you. So if you attempt to attack, she will get a shot off on you.
Just
Man.
ignore
Let
us
me
and
ask
start
you,
this.
are you willing? Are you volunteering?
No, but I'm saying if we don't start soon, that thing's gonna come and get all of us. So you might as well start, and then we'll figure it out from there. Like, who ends up being the sacrifice?
Whoever falls dead
Well, let me
first.
ask you this:
Yeah, could be me. I don't know.
the thing is, do you either of y'all know how to do this ritual? Sure, the words in the book, but do you know what you're doing?
No, but you do.
Exactly.
Let's get it popping.
Okay. So
Who's gonna-
you what is your goal here? What are you trying to? Are you trying to
Are they
turn?
informing me? Or
I
am
feel
just
like
kinda
I feel
hearing
like at this point you would
conversation?
have a pretty good gist of the situation, Fancy.
Okay.
You may not know the details, but you know that he's trying to screw you over. You also know what Art's done tonight. So
Yeah.
what do you want to try an action here? Try a roll here, Marcus, before we move on to Grace, Fancy, Ferdinand.
No, I will just keep my gun.
Okay. Why don't you just go ahead and give me
Art.
a fast talk, just to sort of so that I have a number in my brain, or a charm or something.
Okay.
Persuade.
I'll do charm because my fast talk really sucks.
Okay.
One guy blew his head off,
That's
but Mary's still alive.
hard success.
You left her there. There was the monster that was eating Mary. Amelia
Oh,
was still there.
Amelia was one. So there's a
This
good
new guy
chance
was
she
there
could
with a
try to be here.
shotgun.
New guy with shotgun.
You think that with the storm now picking up again, it would be very difficult for them to get here with any length of time. Plus, as far as you like, there would be no reason for this guy to come back here.
That's true.
So essentially, they're gone. They're out of this story at this time. It's the three of you. This is where we're at.
This is where it's at.
Fancy, it's now your turn.
This is a hard play.
Wound him.
Look,
We need
I'll
his
be-
blood.
I mean, I could shoot him.
You're
but
already
then,
wounded.
I don't shoot to wound, darling.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you guys shoot me, I'll end up dead. And you guys, the sacrifice needs to be alive and conscious, and I'm teetering on unconscious.
I could try and perform
Yes.
medical on you.
No, I
But
don't
he's the
need it
only
right
one-
now.
He's the only one that can perform the thing, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, because my cult's at 5. That ain't happening.
Fancy, let's take a step back here. Why is Fancy with Art?
Well, for like, he's good for the career movement.
Mhm.
He seems like a gentleman. He's not, well, until tonight.
Art, do you feel like how into your life do you feel like you've let Fancy to this point? Do you feel like Fancy might know where you keep valuable things, or do you think she might have access to some of your accounts in some way, shape, or form? I'm just trying to get a good idea of what the standing relationship is here.
Oh,
You have this stranger here who seems like he might be able to get his shit done. You also have Art, who is Art. Sure, Art might be good for your career, but I can't imagine that he's a great relationship. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to stop me if I'm speaking out of turn here. BB.
Well, I mean, it just comes with the territory. Me being from this different class, I can't help it. I don't think anyone has access to my accounts because I'm not married, and all my wealth is actually with my parents back in their mansion. So if someone was going to try to get any valuables, they'd have to break in and get past all the security.
I'm just trying to get. I was more trying to get a gauge on on your how into the relationship where you guys were before we sort of finalize this decision here. Fancy, what are you gonna do?
I mean,
Well,
I
I
think
roll-
we're like at least
Go ahead.
like a few months in. More.
so we're in a relationship?
Yeah.
I had assumed, were we not?
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
I assumed, but I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Tell you what, why don't you make a give me a plea to Fancy real quick, BB, before she makes her decision.
I might have screwed up earlier. I was in a panic. But if anything, this will bring us closer together once we survive this. I'll owe you more than anything.
All
that
right,
money's worth.
I take the gun and I shoot Laura in the leg.
Okay.
You're an occultist. You obviously know you need to do something for the greater good. I'm sorry. You're into this weird shit.
All
I'm
right.
not. I've got greater, bigger plans. Me and my man
Give
are
me
making it out of here.
Roll it.
Rolling. What am I rolling for here?
Give me a. Do you have a handgun firearm?
Yes.
Judge.
Oh, I fudged.
Dodge.
I've rolled yeah, it's not good. I'm sorry.
Okay. I say you
I
missed.
failed on the dodge.
I'll say you missed.
We're both doing
We're gonna move on to Art.
I try to shoot Laura in the leg.
Okay. Roll your shoot.
We're going with it.
It's firearm, right?
Yeah.
Do I still get a chance to
Ooh.
dodge here?
No.
I failed.
You failed?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Marcus. You only need one of them alive.
I'm
I
going to
told
try
you
and shoot Gracie.
Okay. You wheel and fire on Gracie.
Oh no.
That is a success. Regular.
Oh God, no!
Give me a dodge roll.
I gotta
You have to do an extreme success.
Hard success should be enough. Tell me regular success.
Hard success. Sorry.
40.
What's your dodge?
Oh wait, dodge is half deck. Oh, I thought I was going off decks. Oh shit, it's half decks. I didn't do it. I got shot. I'm shot.
Okay.
I've been shot.
Roll your damage.
No.
D6.
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
2.
2. 2 damage, Fancy Height. What are you at now?
8.
8. What's your total?
14. Or no, yeah, 14.
Okay. So you're not down yet, but that hurt quite. You got shot. It hurts. Be in pain.
You bastard.
But now
I'm going to try and.
Sorry.
If I still,
Go ahead.
do I still have movement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I still have movement?
Yeah.
I'm going to duck behind cover.
Okay. You try to take cover behind something. Give me a dexterity check to find some cover.
That's is a fail.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Hit
you
his head on a wall and goes unconscious.
not that bad. So you try to dive behind us like a sofa or something, and unfortunately, you underestimate how much room was behind there. You can't quite obscure yourself. But as Fancy, it's Fancy's turn now.
Art, let's get out of here. We don't have to fight this thing. We can run. Fuck it.
You want?
But we need to summon something.
We ain't gotta do
We
shit.
can't
That's
do
his job.
We need to figure out how to do it.
Oh, why do you gotta be so chivalrous, darling?
Then we'll
Where was that
sacrifice.
earlier?
Hey, I've shot for love. Thank you very much, sir. You know all about that.
Shot for love.
None of us would have gotten out of there if I didn't get in the car and hit the pedal.
So what are we doing?
It's your turn.
All right,
I saved you.
I'm gonna pull Dart behind some cover. I'm gonna like lunge and grab him.
Okay. You're gonna pull. You're gonna try to like tackle him to the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check to try to move him behind cover.
I got this.
Yeah, I'm looking at this 75 here. I'm like, she's just gonna pick him up and throw him over her shoulder.
17.
Yeah, she fucking like effortlessly picks you up like a baby and like dives behind us as this shootout. Art, as she picks you up and dives you behind cover, you can draw a bead and fire if you want.
I can do what now?
You can draw a bead and fire if you want.
You can shoot at his ass.
No.
No?
Do I still have the book? I have to summon this thing because he's going to.
Yeah,
I need to read how to summon.
You want to try to learn the ritual real quick? You want to spend your action reading reading the book?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a sanity roll.
Got this, babe. You got this, babe.
Success.
Success?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man, do.
Okay. You still take 1 sanity damage. But you do learn, you have to inscribe a symbol in blood on his forehead, basically, and speak the words. You'll have to try to find a way to restrain whoever it is that ends up being sacrificed, because if they move around too much, it'll make it difficult for the creature to find it. It's not super quick.
I got this, babe.
So that's your round. You reread the book, and we're back to Marcus.
I'm his bodyguard. That's what you didn't know.
You're locked in here with me.
Ooh. Do stay or do I go? Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go?
I'll pop a shot off at Gracie again.
Okay.
Bastard.
Fancy.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that with a disadvantage because they are behind cover.
I just rolled a 91, so I'm pretty sure that's.
Gee, it's not getting much worse than that. That's a failure. So yeah. Okay. What do you want to do? You want to try to do anything else real quick? He comes real quick.
Run out the door, head for the car.
You're gonna try to bolt. Okay. He's bolting towards the door.
Yep.
Gracie, you see him bolt towards the door.
Good luck starting the car without the keys, darling.
1923, these crank.
Key start. We said that.
Well, we said that there was a key open. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna need the keys to get into it easily. You can force your way in and try to hotwire, but that'll take a moment. Gracie, what are you actually gonna do? You taunted him with the keys, but what are you actually doing?
Grab him. Don't let him leave. We need him.
I'm gonna lunge at his ass.
Okay, so you drop Art on the floor and lunge.
We were in cover. He's on the ground. I'm pretty sure my love
Gingerly place him on the couch. Hold on. Fucking like Wonder Woman over the top of it. Chase after. So give me a brawl. Give me and you can contest that with either a dodge or a brawl of your own, Marcus.
All right.
Do I have a brawl?
Fighting brawl should be at least 25%.
Oh shit! Man, I thought it'd go off a string.
I think you have an advantage because you have a build advantage on him. Actually, yeah.
He's still afraid of women. He's still afraid of women.
Yes. So you.
Doesn't matter. I rolled 3 zeros, motherfucker.
That's
It's
100.
game on.
That's 100.
Wait, what? Aww. I thought that
But
was.
That's a fumble.
That's a fumble, but you have advantage. So roll the tens place again. You fell for the oldest curse in a D100 game. Like that is like a defining moment of every D100 game.
A 7.
A 7 total, or 70? Wait.
No, just 7.
No, you're rolling the
00 and a 7.
No, you roll the tens place die. You keep the 0 and roll the other one.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. 5.
50?
57?
No, it'd be 50.
50. No, it'd be 50. Yeah.
Okay, so
no, I don't. It's still a fail.
What is you? That's a fail. Okay, that's a fail.
It's not a critical fail.
This is how dice work. Give me your dice.
What?
It was a fail, but I missed by 9 points, so I'm gonna turn that into a success and drop some luck on it.
Okay. You do turn that into a success and successfully dodge out of the way of Fancy, but she's right on your ass though. I'm gonna say, as we turn into Art's turn.
Strength of 75 and a dex of 55, and I got fucked up by that.
Yeah, she's outmoves you, so she will catch you on her next turn. What's that, BB?
Are they within my range?
I'm gonna say that they are like out the door ish, so no. Like they are heading out the door. You'd have to like move to try to get them within range.
Well, do I still have the book in my hands?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you didn't drop it.
Can I do this summoning outside, like follow them?
So you'll need to inscribe the symbol on somebody's head to do the summoning. That's part of the ritual. You'll have
Okay,
to.
well, I
Tie him to
chased
a
them out
tree.
there.
Yeah.
We can tie him in the car. No, we don't want. We want the car. We're gonna tie
Okay.
him to
You're
the tree.
gonna need to rip the hair
You
and
chase.
then tie him up with that.
Okay. You chase him outside. Do you want to do anything once you get out there with him? You're probably about 5-10 feet behind them right now as they're heading towards the car. Fancy just fucking Superman, fucking like Chris Evans running towards him.
Can I try to wound him so he slows him down?
Yes, give me a called shot. This will be at disadvantage because you're trying to you're specifically trying to slow him down.
What am I rolling for?
Aim for his legs.
Handgun, firearm handgun, whatever that is for you.
I
Bottom of the first row.
failed barely.
Failed barely. Do you want to spend some luck on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spend some luck, however much luck you need.
I want a critical success.
That's going to be a lot of
Yeah,
luck,
you do.
BB.
I got 80 luck.
Oh, if you want to spend all your luck in one go to make it a critical success, by all means.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Go, baby.
So you to end the luckiest shot ever, hamstring him, and it shoots right through his hamstring, and he hits right as he's hitting his stride with that leg too. So it just completely snaps, and he falls down the ground. I'm gonna say, what's your HP currently, Marcus?
10.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're at 1 with a major wound, and you cannot move. You're basically incapacitated at this time, in the dirt, in the mud, trying to scramble your way. As for Fancy rolls up on you, that critical success has basically essentially stopped you. Fancy, give me a strength to restrain him.
Gotcha. That is a 13 out of
Okay.
a 75. That's
Okay.
a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Laura, I'll give you a chance to contest that, but if you don't roll an extreme success on either a brawl or a strength check of your own, then you're restrained.
All right. I'll roll a strength check. It's better than my
Okay.
fighting. Oh no, that nope. 94.
Okay. So yeah,
Not a
she
fumble.
she pins you and one handed, like, basically crosses your arms up around your chest and like one handed pins your arms to your chest, as she's sort of pointing the gun in your face as well. I'll say. So you are effectively pinned down. Art, do you want to try to inscribe the rune?
Yeah.
Okay, I will say it is currently raining, so it is going to be difficult. You're going to need
Not
to
if
either move
carve it
him
into his
inside
head.
or into the vehicle or something. It needs to be done in
Can we move
blood.
him on the?
Carve it in blood. Got a
Can we move him to
pocket
the patio, the covered patio on
Uh,
the
knife?
front
You're being
porch?
mean to Laura. I'm sorry.
I will give him a chance to struggle out of it. If he fails, he will go unconscious. So, you want to try to struggle out of it, or you want to try to focus more on keeping your faculties, Laura?
I'm gonna try and struggle out of it.
Okay. Give me either a brawl or a strength check, contested by Blue as they try to move you to a drier area so that they can complete this ritual.
Okay.
It will be at disadvantage because this is a woman pinning you down.
Okay. That is. That is not a success. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's turned into a fumble.
okay. So you go unconscious as you try to struggle out of it, and he goes limp in your hands. He's not dead yet, but you guys will need to move quick if you want to try to get this ritual done before he passes. You guys move him inside, inscribe it. Are you going to read the word? Who's going to read the words?
Hey,
I'll read him since I have the book.
doesn't
She
he
might have to
be
slap him
conscious?
awake.
What's up, Blue?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
he
what I
needs.
thought. Doesn't he have to be yeah, he has to be awake, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Does the ritual station? Let me double check.
Yeah,
I think it said
because they have to be awake.
Best thing is to tie him down, get him. Well, I know he can't move anyway, but try. Tie him down.
Yeah, it does prefer when they're struggling. So, give me a give me a quick medicine check.
Me or
Whoever
Nancy?
whoever wants to try to like wake him up without killing him. You guys, I will say you guys restrain him.
A 1.
Are we moving
chance
him
of this.
first, or are we gonna? Is he moved to the porch yet, or are we?
Yeah, he's inside. You moved him
Yeah.
already.
Okay.
He's in a dry area. You've restrained him. Now you'll have to wake him up. You got the symbol on his forehead. You have to wake him up before you say the words. But he's also
My medicine's
basically
only
dying.
1%.
So, what?
My medicine's only 1%.
So is mine.
First aid.
I got a 30.
Yeah, it should be a
I
base
rolled a
30.
I rolled a
Okay,
16.
I'll try first aid.
Okay.
Oh, I passed.
14. I passed.
Okay. You safely revive him. Marcus, what do you say as you come to? You're now currently bound, and you feel something on your forehead. And also your leg is basically, it's still there, but it's just sort of dangling.
I just start screaming.
Okay.
Or you know what? I start saying the words.
Okay. Marcus starts saying the words, and everyone needs to give me a sanity check.
Oh gosh.
You can have fun saying them words about yourself.
Oh shit!
I passed.
Pass the
Fumble!
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
100.
Play out.
So everybody takes at least one. So if you pass, you take one. Laura, you're going to take 7. As you're screaming these words at the top of your lungs, and you feel this symbol burning into your forehead that somebody drew, and then you see a flash of lightning outside the house, and then another flash of lightning, and then a roll of thunder as this creature once again comes crawling up the. You're on the deck, but this bright bulb of light, this sort of like amorphous creature. I imagine it moving much like a Capri Sun commercial thing.
Is either one of them close to me where I could headbutt them?
You are bound, my friend.
You're restrained.
What's that?
He's restrained.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I said you
Well,
like
that
you
still
like
moves, yeah.
tied him down, but like his head, if he was close, if you were close enough to him, he might be able to do something. But I don't think so, man. I think they decided that you're dead. BB spent all of her luck. I'm sorry. She decided she was done with it. I can't like not give her anything for spending all of her luck on that. She is, however, about to be fucked as she once again sees this creature, and once again everyone needs to give me a sanity check.
Oh,
Woo! I
I
barely
Okay.
passed.
Thank you. My dice are loving me now that I made a
Man,
big
you
boo-boo.
guys can't fucking go insane for the life of me tonight. I'm trying here. As this thing crawls up, you can try to struggle free if you want, Marcus. I'll give you a chance to
Okay.
struggle 3
Yep.
before it gets to you.
Say the words,
I don't
darling.
like
Say
that.
the
I
words.
like it when he struggles.
Say the words.
God damn it! What we did?
We love you.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
We love you.
Yeah, I love you, man.
Characters,
This
I
is
know.
so this thing slides up
This
the
is what I
porch,
wanted.
and slowly creeps over you. And oddly, you expected it to burn. It doesn't burn. It's entirely cold. As it sort of like morphs over your body and slowly envelops you. What are Art and Fancy doing? Are they just watching this, or are they running?
Shouldn't she be saying the
Uh,
words?
No, he's saying the words currently. He's screaming the
Oh,
words at
that's
the top of
right.
his lungs.
Fuck, we'd be the fuck
Yeah.
out of there.
As
Don't
soon as
lie.
we subdue by the creature, we stand back and make sure the deed is done.
Okay.
I'm standing behind him. This big old woman's like hiding
Okay.
behind this tiny
So,
man, so she doesn't see anything.
Fancy, you're specifically not watching great art as you are watching. I need you to give me a final sanity check.
I don't even want to watch this.
That's a good
I
measure.
failed.
You failed. Okay.
Oh, my darling.
That's 3 as this creature forms its way up into Marcus's mouth and nose and eyes and pours its way in as he's now choking on it, still trying to say these words. Do you want to give it a pass as you die, Marcus? You have the words, or do you want me to show them again? Did I share them?
They were on the for a minute.
Can you see him well enough?
Not really.
Okay.
Ja, ja. Hij is mijn meneer. Fuck. Yeah, I'll start saying that shit.
Okay. As this thing pours its way down into your throat, and now it's burning in a strange way, and it sort of fills you up, and you see your vision burning away, and the illusion of the reality around you as it pours out of your mouth and basically burns you to a crisp. And thus ends Marcus. What are you at for sanity now, Art?
I don't know. When I failed, you didn't tell me how much.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry. You
lost.
took 3.
I am at 56.
We were
56.
at the same.
What was your total?
65.
Okay. So now this thing is pouring out. You remember the other part of the ritual was putting it in the urn and sealing it shut. So what I'm going to need from you is a dexterity check to do that as it pours out.
I pass.
Okay. So you scoop it in and you apply the wax. And
I have the wax.
He's right. He
It's
did
not
have the
right.
wax.
But I did have him.
Well, I
down.
took it out of his hand.
I don't
because-
imagine that she wouldn't be able. They
Oh.
wouldn't have been able to take the wax off you, man. I'm sorry. Like,
That was a good
All right.
plot twist.
Yeah.
It was like, oh,
oh no!
Magic
Like
pretty bad,
he's like, I had it. Sorry,
It
now
comes
that I'm
back
dead, my
out.
inventory wiped. But now this creature and this book are in the hands of Art, wounded and battered, and he's going to be spending the next few months
millionaire.
in a
that
hospital.
era.
But he's got
A fan-
this new form of power, something not from his family, not provided by his family, his own power, and really interesting to study and see what he does with that. As Gracie, as Fancy and Art escape in the car. Who's driving away?
I'll probably be driving.
Yes,
So the rain is starting to let up. It is still fairly late at night. It's only been all said and done, probably about 3 hours since you guys first walked into the diner. It went by quick. It was a crazy fucking set of experiences. But now you're driving down the road, and as you turn back on the road, let me pull it back up here. The road. Basically, you're coming around this bend here, and slowly turning around. The rain is starting to let up, and you guys are heading north to Bolton anyway. So you decide to turn that way, and in the road, you see again Amelia with with a horrified expression on her face. Who's driving again?
I am.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Fancy's driving this.
give me a drive
goddamn
auto.
Fuck. gonna be good, y'all. Come on. Well, we're gonna make it interesting. I rolled like a fucking 57 there.
Okay.
That's not a good. That's a fail.
As you drive entirely through her.
Karma's a bitch.
That might have been the second time we hit someone tonight.
And she seems to dissipate into mist as you two drive off into the night. And the camera sees her in the back seat, but a hollow, translucent version of her, not noticed by Gracie and Art.
Ooh.
The end.
Creepy.
No.
That was nuts.
Karma's the ultimate bitch in that one.
I cannot believe I survived.
I
I thought
can't
like back at the
either.
diner.
One of
'Cause
you
I've
had
been
to die there at the end when you guys decided to leave all the NPCs behind. I was like, well, then one of them has to die. Like these are all these NPCs that, I mean,
This is exactly what I wanted.
yeah.
He was like,
the-
that was a plot twist.
I think
That was
war went out the
hilarious.
coolest way.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty fucking epic.
I don't know. I gotta say, I really love what I did with Stormy's character. Where you at, Stormy? Are you still here?
Give him a second. He started.
Yeah, I'm still here.
What did you think? I know you sat most of that out, and I'm kind of sorry about that, but I do kind of love how your character ended.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was gonna be the light that I saw was the thing coming to eat me.
Yeah, that was the plan originally. It was going to be you that it ate, but then when the rest of them decided to leave everyone else behind, I was like, well, this will be more fun.
True love conquers all.
Yeah. Now you have this like fucking like rich, powerful Bonnie and Clyde duo out there. Rich, powerful, and sexy with this fucking like destructive force on their hands. And I think definitely we're going to be doing a sequel to this for Halloween now because now I have to see where this goes. We're gonna give them a little bit more time. Maybe Art and Fancy will come back next time, but on the next campaign will be done by our lore dad here, our lore daddy. He's gonna be running cults this time in a couple of weeks. We'll be running our first sessions of cults. We're all really excited about that. I know I'm particularly excited about that because I have not been
Not nervous at all.
You got this, man. It's not like you have to control everything and make sure everything goes well. It's not.
Right.
It's not like all our hopes and dreams. We're counting on you. Just want to let you know. We're all
Right.
counting on you.
You got this.
No, but it'll be fun. We'll go into more. We'll go into more of that. Next session. I don't want to give too much away, but we all know each other's characters now. We've done our session zeros, and I think we have a really fun team, a really fun party planned. A lot of interesting encounters that I'm excited for. But thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Before I'll have to before we go into the sequel here, we'll have to do some advancement rolls. I haven't been doing a super great job of keeping track of your rolls because this was originally planned to be a one shot, but I did have a lot of fun doing this. As much as but I am about ready to put the system down. I'm not like at least for a little bit and come back to something else. So I am excited to do the Halloween one, but we're going to be moving on to either Deadlands or Fallout after that, most likely at the beginning of next year. So stick around. We got some exciting stuff coming up. Thank you, everyone, for staying around and watching, and I hope everyone has a good night.
Thank you, Game Hall.
Tune in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Unless we fuck it up. Hell yeah.
You'll be fine. Don't do that. Nobody talks about my friends like that.
Ah.
That's right. Not even our friends.
Yes. Bye.